Gents, I just want to pause the episode for a moment to let you know about the Strong Men of Value Academy. You will have heard me refer to it a number of times, and I want to bring more attention to it. So this isn't just a program, it's a life-changing environment and community of men who are focused on personal and professional growth. We're looking at areas of relationships, wealth, and health, things to help you thrive and maximize your life. Imagine having bi-monthly one-on-one coaching sessions with myself, weekly group coaching calls, and an incredible brotherhood of high achievers by your side. Now we're diving into resilience, leadership, and holistic growth to not just succeed in your career, but to thrive in your health and your relationships. Your journey to greatness, it starts here. So join the movement and you can apply for the Strong Men of Value Academy. You can head to themanthatcanproject.com to find out more. Welcome to the Daily Deposit Session, a mini-series to help men make small and actionable changes to improve their lives. In each episode, I will share specific actions or habits that you can implement in your daily life to achieve greater success and personal growth. Whether you're looking to improve your health, your relationships, or career, Daily Deposits has got you covered. This is an awesome extension to our long-form conversations that will be dropping from Tuesday to Friday every week. If you get value from these, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave a review. Let's take a listen to today's Daily Deposit. Welcome back, gentlemen. Another day, another Daily Deposit. We are going to be talking about something that is often overlooked, the power of connection and how meaningful conversations with family will improve your well-being. It's something that I neglected for a very long time. However, the older I'm getting, the more I'm recognizing that it is important. You know, I remember looking at my parents recently and I'm like, damn, they're getting old. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, but there is a moment in time where you recognize that things aren't, going to last forever. So for those of you who are still in the fortunate position to have family members around, this episode is really about the importance of building and maintaining the connection with family. So obviously in our busy lives, it can be so easy to lose touch with family and to miss out on opportunities to deepen the relationships that you have with them. But, taking the time to connect with your family members and have those meaningful conversations can have such a profound impact on our mental and also emotional well-being, even if at times where, you may not recognize it or it may feel frustrating, okay? So there's a lot of research that's showing that maintaining strong family relationships can reduce the stress, increase your happiness, and improve your overall health. And by having these meaningful conversations, we can learn a lot from each other, we can gain new perspectives, and we can build stronger connections. Now, there may be some of you who are going, nah, piss off, mate. I don't want to spend time with my family. We just don't get along. And then there'll be people who maybe have the most incredible relationships with their family. And then there'll be people who sort of sit in the middle where they're like, well, I don't dislike them. I just don't know how to develop that relationship. We just never have had that. And regardless of where you're at, you're the only person who can decide what you want to, or I guess what kind of relationship you would like to have and whether you're going to find it beneficial or valuable or not. Okay, but if you're falling in the category of one, you have a great relationship, or two, you would like to continue building that, right? Start thinking about what you can do to start bridging that gap. Okay, and hopefully it's going to be reciprocated, right? If you extend out a hand, hopefully the hand's going to come back and, you're going to have, I guess, a valuable relationship that is moving both ways, right? It takes two to tango, so to speak. But whether it's, things like calling your parents, your siblings, your grandparents even, and taking time to connect with them and have those meaningful conversations, ask them about their lives, share your experiences, and listen to what they have to say. I haven't released the episodes yet, but before my grandfather passed nearly 2 years ago, this Friday, before that, I was fortunate to, every time I called him, I recorded the conversations. And I would just ask him things about his life and everything like that. And it was very insightful because we'd never really had, or when I was younger, I didn't necessarily ask a lot of questions. I wasn't interested in his life. I was so focused on myself that I didn't realize and recognize that, he was 93. So 93 years worth of experience, been through the war and so much stuff that I took for granted. So I'm very grateful that I did get to record those, and one day I will release them on the podcast. So make sure you stay subscribed. But for those of you, once again, who are fortunate to have your siblings or your grandparents or your parents around, definitely take the opportunity to ask them more about their lives, to get them to share their own experiences and listen to what they have to say, right? It's going to be so insightful and will definitely help you connect on a whole different level. So, I guess ultimately it's really important for you to remember that having meaningful conversations with family members is a two-way street. As I touched on before, if you're the one who's always having to or initiate the conversations and do all that sort of stuff, make sure you feel like you're being valued. Make sure you feel like you're being heard. And sometimes that may mean you have to have that tough conversation where you say, hey, look, mum or whoever it may be, I do want to have an incredible relationship with you, but I need you to meet me halfway here. I feel like I'm the one who's always reaching out. I'm the one who's always talking, etc. So you need to make sure that you're always on top of that one. The next thing is to think about this is it's not always just about talking, but also about listening and being open to what others have to say. So the next time you have a chance to connect with a family member, make the most of it. Take the time to have the meaningful conversations and strengthen the relationships that you have. That's enough from today's daily deposit. Once again, if you've got value from it, take time to leave a review. It'll take you 30 seconds. Share it on your socials or share this episode with someone that you believe needs to hear it and will get value from it. We'll see you tomorrow for our next daily deposit. Thank you for listening to the Man That Can Project podcast. My name is Lachlan Stuart, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate and review the Man That Can Project on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our newest episodes. We'll see you again next time.